The purpose of this conversation is to educate the young investor about how and what could go wrong in the process of making investment. There are abundant ways of growing money, but the choices that an individual can make are always going to be limited. Within this limitation, it's important to figure, with the help of an expert, about what the individual exactly wants. That's where the process begins. Today's guest is a young financial planner. He focuses more on the details than the emotion while advising clients with investments. Every goal, every objective has a unique journey and process towards achieving it. He has a good understanding of figuring things out, and the learner's mindset helps to go a long way. Welcome, Karan Tanna.
Hello, hi Krishiv.
Hi. Let's begin with our topic for today. There are unlimited ways of earning decent returns from investing as per personal goals and objectives. However, there are limited ways of messing up without proper research, guidance, and timing. A lot of people mess up with their finances only to regret later. In this age of too much information, a Google search does not make anyone an expert. Experts actually think through after paying attention to all the minor details.
Yeah, this is very much true. So because I have met many investors, be it young or be it middle aged or be it a senior citizen. I have always seen their investment pattern to be very aggressive, but their investment is without any goal. So they just tend to invest into anything without knowing why they are investing. So technically, their whole process of investing or their whole mindset of investing is just waste of their money and waste of their time, for their present or in their future also, for them and for the family also. So, I have been doing this financial planning for, you know, this many years in this young age is to try and help maximum people to plan their investment, keeping in mind their goals, like their goals or family goals. So, the small investments can help them for a better future.
Right. So, you were telling me the other day that many clients they just do a basic Google search or research at a very basic level, and then they think that they are experts. So, what is your take that you know?
Yeah, so I so I come across a lot of clients who come to me for financial planning, but they already have a plan in their mind. Like I want to invest here this much, and I want to invest in this. But why do they want to invest? They don't know anything about that. So they in today's digital world, so and the customers are very much aware, which is a great thing. But the problem is that they find everything on Google, but they forget to match it with their goals. is it even that calculation, or is that even that amount they're willing to invest is aligning with their goal, is aligning with their target, or the planning of investment? No. So that is where there is this loophole to search everything online and invest into everything. So that is what I also prefer and advise to all my clients, that you gain knowledge from internet, that is good, but you shouldn't be just investing listening to any information that you get online or by any videos or anything. That informations are good, but if you follow up to that particular person and you get proper planning as per your goals, then that is great. But if you are just listening to those things, or you're reading about those things and making the decisions without taking any consideration of any planning or any particular goals, then that investment is, won't be fulfilling your targets in future or present. So that will be just in addition to a debt to your income.
Right. So basically, a lot of investors make this one common mistake. Uh, can you share one more common mistake that many young investors make from your experience of financial planning?
Right. So one more mistake that I have noticed is that many of them tend to just move, with the environment, as in, like, they won't be having any knowledge, and they won't be having any goal also. And even if they're having their goals, but they won't be investing as per their goals. They'll be investing as per how the world is moving, how their surrounding is moving. They just want to go with the flow. Like, they'll invest more even if that is not required as of now, which tends to have a mindset ki, I'll be getting this XXX amount after XXX years. But the problem is that to manage that fund, to manage your income, that is more important rather than investing any amount to reach a X amount. There is a process and there is a proper calculation to reach a amount that is required by you for any particular goal. So if you go by that required investment as per the plan, that helps you today also and in future also. I like to share a case of my one of my client. So he was investing almost 20 to 25% of his income into two of the instruments, investment instruments, and he had no goal. He had just goal ki, I want to invest, and after 40 45 years, I'll be getting this much money if I get this much returns. So I'm done. My retirement planning is done and everything is done. So that is how he went with the investment. He came to me for financial planning, and when I looked into his plan, his investments, and how much money he's investing as per his income and everything. So I asked him a simple question: what is your goal? Is your goal just to get money, or is your goal to fulfill any particular aspect in future that you want to fulfill? तो his answer was कि नहीं, अभी इन्वेस्ट किया है, आगे बच्चों की पढ़ाई शादी सब में यूज कर लेंगे. बट बच्चों की शादी एक टाइम पे आएगी, पढ़ाई उसके पहले आ जाएगी. एंड his plan was after 30 40 years I'll get this much money. So what about when he actually requires the money? So when he actually requires the money in those age of 18 to 20, or after 25 26 for marriage. That is the time that is not planned anything. He's planned just ki after 40 years I'll get this X amount. So that is when I, help him understand. You have invested the X amount to reach that Y amount, but there is no point of investing that X amount right now. So I come across many such clients, who invest blindly without any calculations or without any goals. So that I don't feel that is wrong, but I feel that is injustice to your income and your family and yourself. So I would prefer to always get your financial planning done through advice. Take proper advice and guidance from a expert, because he'll properly guide you through the process. And because it is not just always selling for a investment plan or a financial planner or advisor. They always try to help you and guide you. So I think you should always prefer to go with an expert to at least gain proper knowledge and then decide how you want to move forward with your investments and everything.
What should be the correct process from start to end? If you can run through the viewers with a step-by-step financial planning process.
So for customers' perspective, their first and the most important thing is to set goal. Okay, what is their purpose for the investment? What is their goal? Once the goal is clear and you communicate it with the financial expert, then it is his job that he'll properly guide you with, as per your requirements and as per your current holdings. Like what are the instruments you're already invested into, and where do you need to invest more, and or where do you need to withdraw some part to keep it balanced. So the main target should be a proper goal and follow that goal itself. You shouldn't be changing due to any emergency. You shouldn't be changing any planning because of any other circumstances. You should have a plan, a goal in your mind, and then rest the expert will help it to you. So that is the ideology I move with. I'll just ask the client about his goal and what are his current any investments if it is there any, and then I'll make the plan for him. I'll suggest him everything.
Right. And what comes next during this process?
Sorry.
So, number one, step one for the viewers, goal setting. What would be the next step?
Second step is, I believe too much research is also very harmful, because if you keep on researching, your mind will get more confused. So I always tell my clients, ki, if you have come to me, if you have if you feel that I have fulfilled and I am giving you the right, I'm giving you the process of your investment, and if you feel that it is right, I urge them to take quick decisions, because investing at the right time is very important. Because once you miss that right time of investing, then you shouldn't regret later. Ki, I should have I should have invested at that time. I should have invested in that thing. So that regret you should not have. So if your goal is set, if you trust your expert, you should follow him, because he'll never guide you for any wrong or any this thing ki, your investments is going to waste. So he'll plan it for you. You just trust him and you go forward with the decisions, because quick decisions will help you grow in the future. So first point is you make your you make your goal, you communicate your goal, and the rest is expert will give you his planning. And fourth thing is you make decision and you start with your financial journey. Because the more fast you get, the more quick you reach your goals.
So I hope that more and more people start to follow this process. And do you have any last uh, thoughts for our viewers who are planning their financial investments?
So uh, one thing that I would want to tell all the viewers is that everyone makes mistakes, and there is no harm in that, because it is a process of learning. If you make this mistake, you are going to learn. So investment is also the same thing. You know, you shouldn't be afraid of getting proper planning from an expert, and you shouldn't be, afraid of taking that step into investment, because the more you get knowledge from an expert and try to get into the process of investment planning, financial planning, the more it get better for you and your family in your short term goals and in your long term goals. So if you follow, uh, if you follow these few steps, making your goals, talking to an expert, and making decisions regarding that planning and everything, it will be a great, great opportunity and success for you and your family. So that is all from my side.
Thank you so much. Let me just summarize. Step one, goal setting for your financial goals. Number two, reach out to an expert. And number three, after reaching out to an expert, do not do over research. Rather, work together with the expert who has uh, experience of investing on behalf of their clients. So, this is the key message for the youth in today's session. Thank you so much, Karan, for the valuable insights.
Thank you, Rishabh, for inviting me.